Characters. Halo's got a lot of them, but who could hold the title of best character? I mean, it's such a subjective discussion. What you may see as qualities in one character, others might see as flaws. But there's no definitive way to say who is the best character. It's Fred. Fred's the best character. There's no question about it. He's just the best. And I'm gonna prove it to you. Or not. I mean, it is a subjective discussion. It's just funnier to say it this way. There's something out there, I can't remember if it's a video or a Reddit post. If I find it, I'll link it in the description. But there's something out there that talks about the idea that since Chief is considered the luckiest Spartan in the world, then there has to be a Spartan out there that has the worst luck imaginable to balance it out. If there's a lucky Spartan, there has to be a unlucky Spartan. It can't be a dead Spartan. It has to be a Spartan that is constantly put in unlucky situations, and every single situation that he enters is almost comical. Enter Fred. Our first introduction for Fred as a leader is when he has to jump out of a pelican thousands of feet in the air on the planet Reach because something happens, his pelican blows up, whatever. And that is like the first introduction that we have as Fred as a POV character, if I remember correctly, in the books. Fucking wild. 4 of his teammates fucking die. Bro like drops down to Tilted Towers and gets fucking party wiped. He also fights the rest of the Battle of Reach with a torn Achilles tendon and a collapsed lung, if I remember correctly. And him and the rest of his team aren't saved until the Master Chief shows up. So the Master Chief, while all of this is happening to Fred, deals with all the shit that happens in Halo 1 and then is just like, okay, I gotta go save my fucking brother over here, like, cause he's fucking chopped and washed. Trust me, this makes him a really good character, okay? Ghost of Onyx rolls around, and he's just kind of like a bum on the sidelines while Kurt takes up the spotlight. And then in Shadows of Reach, he gets a concussion for halfway through the book. In Last Light, his armor gets, I think, locked up and invaded by a Forerunner AI. And then he has to fight a Spartan 3 because the Spartan 3 is like tweaking and like, not the funny Fent posing tweaking, it's like they're actually like trying to kill someone. And don't even get me started on Fred's sled. Just read Halo Retribution. Editor's note, I am really dumb and stupid, and I thought that the Fred sled happened in Halo Retributions. It actually happens in Last Light, so sorry. You'll understand what Fred sled is if you read that book. But yeah, bro suffers throughout this series. It's almost comical. I say almost. It actually is like really funny. I'm starting to realize maybe it's not that Fred is like a really good and compelling character, maybe I just really love pathetic men. So in one of the books, Fred is described to be the second or third best in most, if not all, challenges. It's like he intentionally holds himself back, which is really cool to see how much Fred doesn't try to showboat or be the top dog of things. He's just a well-rounded character, like well-rounded Spartan, just as much as Chief is. Like, Chief is a kind of jack-of-all-trades character. Fred, besides his close quarters combat, he really is a well-rounded character. He's a good leader, he's a good shot, he's good at close quarters combat, he's not the fastest, he's not the strongest, but he's just a well-rounded character. And I think if there's any characters that are equal to Chief in that regard, then it would be Fred. He's also the highest ranking Spartan too in the UNSC right now, if I remember correctly. And even with that fact being known, he still relinquishes command to Chief just out of respect for him. The guy is just humble as fuck. Fred is probably one of the funniest characters also in the series. When in Shadows of Reach, Fred gets a concussion and bro is just spitting funny shit constantly, at least semi-funny shit, because they're Spartans, so their jokes are kind of like neutral in tone, but it's still like really funny to hear this from like a beefy dude in like a huge suit of armor that could kill you and like just with one hand.
Cyborgs.
Fred huffed. His voice came over team comm, soft enough that it would be audible to only John and Kelly inside their helmets.
How long do we have to put up with this? My head hurts. My knees are sore. And we need to get out of here before those banshees land.
Bro is a sassy old man. I love him.
Told you.
Fred remarked.
Blue 2.
A chunk of Le Chatelierite clanged off John's shoulder and landed in the sand at his feet.
Not now. Focus.
Fred continued past.
I'd like to think I can gloat and rescue at the same time, Master Chief.
He's just a little bastard.
Fred has a hard head. It's one of his best assets.
And let's not forget Fred's hangover.
Thank you, Lieutenant.
He looked for a name tape that wasn't there, then turned to Kelly.
Where's Blue 2?
Kelly pointed to the only closed curtain in the circle of exam alcoves.
Still under treatment, I'm afraid.
I'm fine.
Fred called. His helmet was clearly off, as his voice came through the curtain clear and unmodulated.
Just a little hungover. You don't drink.
John thought Fred was probably joking, but it was hard to be sure under the circumstances.
And even if you did, we're on a mission. Then why am I hungover? It's not a hangover.
All in all, he's funny. Unintentionally so. Imagine you're me, which already makes you better than yourself, and you've been reading the Halo books since you were a wee little lad in middle school. You've read practically all of them, grew up with these characters, and lo and behold, you're reading Halo Retributions in your high school biology class, and you get to the scene where Veta Lopez and Fred are just flirting with each other, and you're just like, when the fuck did this happen? I mean, I'm not complaining. I love Veta, she's a great character, but I honestly believe that Troy Denning gave Fred a cute spy girlfriend to apologize for all that shit he put Fred through in the last book. I think I got that from the same Reddit post that I initially came up with this idea. It's just really funny. And Fred bagged a baddie. Can't say that for Chief, he's got an AI girlfriend, so he's kind of like one of those like techno bros, like, who's better, the Chad Fred or the Virgin Master Chief? In conclusion, yeah, that's pretty much it. What? Did you want a deep psychoanalysis of why Fred is the best Halo character and like a intricate weaving of his character arcs throughout the series? You think I'm that autistic? Don't answer that. This was just a fun little fever dream I've been thinking about for a while and wanted to word vomit to the masses. Tell me who you think is the best character in Halo. P.S. Fred is voiced by Travis Willingham. He's voiced by this beautiful hunk of a man. Look at that gorgeous face. I love you, Travis!